Hi, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. So I know I promised you guys last week that I'd do an exterior tour on a 86-inch studio sleeper, having a few delays in getting this truck together. So today what we're going to do, it's going to be a little bit different format, kind of doing different formats lately, but I want to do a comparison of the 62-inch flat top versus the tall, a 72-inch flat top versus a tall, and an 86-inch. So we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. So I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing in the after part of it, but let's head outside and get our jacket on because it's cold outside. And okay, let's get our jacket on. Let's head outside and check it out. So here I am inside of a 62-inch Aero Cab flat top sleeper. So they consider this a flat top Aero Cab because the cab part of this whole configuration is raised. It's a little aerodynamic, and the flat top because it's a flat top. So it's still a stand-up bunk. I can stand up in here, and from the ground to the roof, we're just going to take a quick measurement. We are 73 inches from the ground to the top of the cab here. And your mattress size, you have about a 34-inch mattress to the edge, but it's 32 right to here. But to the actual bottom part right here, it's about 34 inches. Your ground space, what you have is you have roughly about 16 inches of space, and then you have this little kick plate at the bottom here, and in this area down here you have about 13 inches of space by about 41 inches. So you have a decent amount of floor space in here. You can order this bed to lift up if you'd like, or it can be stationary. It is a little bit of a costly option to get it a liftable bunk. And with the 62-inch bunk, whether it is the flat top or the aerodyne, which is the taller sleeper, which we're going to go look at next, the 62-inch bunk, there is no fridge option from the factory, just a switch for a customer installed cooler of some sort. So let's head over to the tall sleeper and see what that one's all about. All right, so this is the 62-inch Aero Cab aerodyne sleeper. So the biggest difference, aside from having a taller sleeper, is you can get this with a double bunk. So this is the smallest sleeper that we build on the T880 and W900 cab, where you have the option to put an upper bed in it. So as far as the floor dimensions, they're exactly the same as they are on the 62-inch flat top because the floor isn't changing. It's all in the height. So let's just take a look at what the height difference is on this one here. So this is basically going from the edge of the bed right to the roof line here. And so you're up to 7 feet, 84 inches is basically what you have. Same thing applies with this bunk. There is not an option to have a factory installed fridge. You can order it with the Diamond VIT, which is here, but all your cabinetry, it's all open. So there is no doors. You have to go up to the 72-inch bunk to have that option available. So let's just take a look at this upper bunk, and I'll just give you a measurement on the size of that mattress as well, and give you the height adjustments from here to this bed and to the top. So this mattress from the wall to the edge is 29 inches. basically you're a 24-inch mattress, and then you got a gap on either side of a few inches. So it's about 29 inches from wall to the edge right here. And then as far as space, right here, we're sitting at 25 inches of space. And as far as up here, you're about 28 inches of space. So that's what you get with the aerodyne 62-inch bunk. So let's head over and take a look at the 72-inch flat top bunk and see what that one is all about. All right, so now this is the 72-inch aero cab flat top. So aero cab, again, because the cab goes up, and flat top because it's a flat top. There's no windows up in the cab of this here. You can order this one only in a single bed configuration, so it's ideal for a single operator, say in a flat deck application where you don't need a lot of room or don't need that upper bed. With this bunk, you can order it in the diamond VIT interior, so you get the diamond stitched on the back wall. You can get open shelves in the front compartments here, and a big long closet right over here. So let's take some measurements and see what we're dealing with here for space. As far as the floor space here, down on the ground, you have 16 inches of space, so very similar to the 62-inch bunk. That's basically that first panel area. There's this little jockey area underneath on the floor here. You're 22 inches here. Hang on a second. There we go. 21 inches. And then the measurement across the front for the opening. I'll just get this measurement here in a sec. And that one there is about 38 and a half inches for the opening on the floor here. And as far as the height, it is still a stand-up bunk, so you can still stand up, and that's because the floor on our trucks drop down. And I forgot to mention that in the other cab sizes, the drop on our cab floor is about 5 inches. The height here is 73 inches, so very close to the pretty much the same as the 62-inch. But where you gain is in the bed size, so you do get a much more comfortable bed. The bed from wall to the edge here is about 43 inches. The actual mattress is a 40-inch mattress by my measurement here. So with this bunk size, you get some extra options introduced. You can get the factory installed fridge. So that's a big benefit if you're looking for that extra storage for food on the road, and the bigger bed. So let's take a look at the 72-inch Aero Cab Aerodyne, the taller bunk, and we'll go and take a look at that. All right, so here we are in the 72-inch Aero Cab Aerodyne bunk. So similar to the 62-inch bunk, you have the Aero Cab where the roof line goes up, and then you have the Vista windows up and top of the cab. And then with this bunk, you can get the upper bed as well, same as the 62-inch Aerodyne. Some of the other features that you get with this cab is the fridge from the factory, like you can in the 72-inch flat top. So basically the 72-inch is where you have that option available to you. And with this, you can order it in the Splendor interior, the Diamond interior, or the Diamond VIT. So the difference basically is your trim package. This is the Diamond VIT interior. So with the VIT, you get the cabinet doors, you get the emergency exit doors with the windows in it, so that's all included, and the diamond stitched interior, of course. And in the dash area, you get the navigation screen. So let's take a quick look at the size of the upper bunk. We've already looked at the size of the floor space and the lower bed here, but let's just take a look at this upper bed and show you what that is all about. So we'll drop that down, get my tape measure here. So from the ground to the top here, we'll just do that measurement here really quick. So you get a little bit more space in this one here. It's again 7 feet 84 inches, basically the same as the 62-inch Aero Cab aerodyne sleeper. But the upper bed, you're almost 3 feet, you're 35 inches. The mattress itself is about 32, so you're 35 with the extra space. And then your floor space here, or your space here for your head, you got 26 inches right there, and 26 inches right there. So it's evenly spaced on the 72-inch bunk. So that's a short little tour on this one. Let's go look at the king of all bunks, the 86-inch tall sleeper. All right, so here we are in the biggest bunk that Kenworth offers, the 86-inch Aero Cab aerodyne bunk. You can get this with the studio package where you get the sofa bed, but basically this is the biggest bunk that we offer, so lots to cover on this one here. I like saving the best for last. So anyhow, let's just get right into the measurements. We'll just take some measurements here right at the back of the bed. This is kind of where we've been measuring all the other ones. So we are almost 85 inches. So the other ones have been about 7 feet. This one here is about 77 feet. Sorry, 84.5 inches is basically the measurement that I'm getting. Closer to the front, it will be a little bit less because it kind of tapers down. But basically where we've been measuring, so you have tons of room over your head. As far as the floor space, there's a huge benefit here. The actual space that you have on the floor is 33.5 inches from the back to the front. And then as far as your storage, you're about 18 inches across the back here, and 35-inch opening for the door underneath. So that's where you can keep an extra cooler, or you can keep your extra duffel bag or extra clothes or whatever you'd like to keep in there. So basically with this here, you have this added shelf about 13 inches wide, and then your regular shelves, which are about 17 inches. It's about the same as the other bunks. 72-inch bunk, 62-inch bunk, that area is about the same size. So you have that added 14-inch closet opening there. As far as the bed, the mattress itself, you are 43 inches basically from wall to the edge, and the actual mattress is about 40 inches or so, same as a 72-inch bunk. So you have the same size bed as the 72-inch bunk. And then you can obviously get with an upper bed or without an upper bed. So let's just drop this upper bed and see what the configuration is as far as the height is concerned. All right, so the upper bed, you have a little bit bigger bed here. You're about 3 feet, same as a 72-inch bunk. The 62 is where you have the smaller upper bed. As far as the mattress size, it's about 31 inches. And you're about 36 inches from wall to the edge right here. As far as your height is concerned, you're 26 inches of space there, and right here you're about 25 or so inches, so almost evenly spaced. With the diamond interior, this kind of sticks down a little bit, like you can see here. That takes up a little bit of space, but essentially you're evenly spaced around 25-26 inches top and bottom. So one other thing, you can get the fridge in here. You have the added storage as well. So lots of room in this cab. This is basically the king of all cabs that we offer as far as the space and size. So so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed all the different options that we offer. Certainly if you are looking for a truck, come down. We can look at all these different bunk sizes. You can get a feel for what you're most interested in. Like I say, I was kind of hoping to do an exterior tour on a studio sleeper, not this truck, but a different one, and truck still isn't quite ready. Stuff happens, as you know, and I just got to roll with the punches. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. You can click up here and you can see all my YouTube, click up here and you can see all of the stuff that I'm doing on my webpage, thekenworthguy.com. And you can follow me on other platforms if you're interested, Instagram, Facebook, etc. So stick around for next week's video. Again, I'm going to try and get this studio sleeper, this exterior done. If not, I have lots of other trucks coming through. I got some medium duty tours coming and I have some day cabs coming. So stay tuned for that. And as always, have the world's best day. So this is an ideal bunk for running team where you're going to have more than obviously one person, maybe two people, maybe three people. Yeah, so this is a huge bunk, lots of space in here.